see this sticker here? Drumzey, that's my nickname. Dholak wasn't just to teach you anything about any specific group of people or any specific type of music. This instrument is being used today in orchestras, in pan ensembles, in world ensembles, you name it, you can find it. Music is bigger than all of us, and we should all be educated on the purpose and use of every instrument.
After all of the lie and the pain, I don't know how to love you again. Well, you come and meet me mother, and you come and meet me father. Yeah, you even meet me brother, the whole family. And when we was together, well, I swear it was forever. But you're playing and only telling lies to me. Oh, Sonny, you could have married me. But after all of the lie and the pain, I don't know how to love you again. After all of the lie and the pain, I don't know how to love you again. Oh Priya, oh Priya. After all of the lie and the pain, I don't know how to love you again. After all of the lie and the pain, I don't know how to love you again. I don't have to stay at home, I don't have to answer phone. I could have any girl in my car. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever. When my partners have it hard, I don't have to clock no card. I could have any girl come over. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever. Watch me, I'm free like a bird, single to the world. Every other night I go take over girl. Even the best one can't ask us girl. If she makes them on to the next one, come with me more than jolly the night time. Well, basically two of them come by shots on me 'cause I glad to be always free and single. Last year I went on tour, but I didn't want to stay, so I leave my band to play. When I come back, me wife run away. Yeah, when I come back, me girl run away. Last year I went on tour, but I didn't want to stay, so I leave my band to play. When I come back, me wife run away. Yeah, when I come back, me girl run away. You know I had a plan to have plenty woman. Hey, then something happened to me. From 100 to 1, then I end up with none. Hey, what really happened to me? Now every night I sleep in by myself. Oh, I don't know if I can find someone else. Last year I went on tour, but I didn't want to stay, so I leave my band to play. When I come back, me wife run away. Yeah, when I come back, me girl run away. Everybody do the K.I. dance. One time when they asking me how I living so nice, I never with the same girl twice. When they asking me how I living so nice, I never with the same girl twice. 'Cause I love real woman, I live in my life so fine. All of my friends and them just show me a single sign. Watch me and take my advice. When they asking me how I living so nice, I never with the same girl twice. When they asking me how I living so nice, I never with the same girl twice. Everybody do the K.I. dance. Everybody do the K.I. dance.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Trini Drum Corner. I am your host, Geiron Mang, and today we have a very special episode just for you. It's very educational today because we have on the inside Amir Ramjattan, right? And we're gonna learn all about this beautiful instrument called the Dholak. Alright, so stay tuned. It's a different format than what we usually do. right? He's gonna do a whole segment about this instrument, but we still gonna get some drums on the inside because this is Trini Drum Corner, so you know we just do it. So stay tuned, like, and subscribe immediately because this one is a good one. All right, keep it locked.
पातड़ तोड़ी कढ़िया लहंगे बापी दोले पालम पातड़ तोड़ी कढ़िया लहंग बापी दोले पालम. Hey, you bring that waist and give them a wine and go.
Trinidad for life.
Hi everyone, my name is Amir Ramjattan, aka Drumzey, and I am privileged to be here at Trini Drum Corner today to introduce to you a very special instrument known as the Dholak. The Dholak was made and originated in India and came to Trinidad and Tobago many years ago with my ancestors. The Dholak is one of our very popular and fundamental instruments in the use of chutney music today in Trinidad and Tobago. The Dholak, it's one entire shell and it is constructed with many silver bands, ropes, rings, and of course the goat skins on both sides to give that high and low sound. The Dholak is a very popular instrument in many other Caribbean countries where chutney music is concerned. It is used in many Bollywood songs. many traditional chutney songs, and of recently even some of our very own Trinidad music. So chutney music was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and while the Dholak is one of the very main instruments used in chutney music here in Trinidad and Tobago, it was also a part of the creation of the Bollywood and film songs music used in Hindi films back in India. Now the culture of this Dholak has changed drastically when it came to Trinidad and Tobago. The Dholak instrument, being a percussion instrument used in these Bollywood and film songs, held a very steady position of playing and accompanying a singer, very subtle and maintaining a regulated speed, well orchestrated with other instruments that created the entire musical. In Trinidad and Tobago, however, the Dholak became a star of its own, as it had no boundaries and no limits to where it could be played and how hard, how soft, how fast, or how slow. And our very own musicians and producers created numerous chutney songs and chutney soca music by not following any rules or any notation in particular, but build their productions based on the feel and the vibe of the audience that they were presenting their music to. So the Dholak is used throughout many parts of Trinidad and Tobago, definitely the religious functions, on temples, even wedding ceremonies where we have the farewell nights and wedding receptions, depending on the type of music that the clients and the customers want to hear. Dholak is definitely present where that music is concerned. Alright, so let's talk approaching the Dholak. Now, you may be in a religious event or even a party or some sort of event that there may be a Dholak player. That's what I am called in this case. I am the Dholak player, play the Dholak. So, when you first see a Dholak, you usually see it standing. If the person is not playing it on the bass, this side is called the bass of the drum, and this side is called the tail of the drum. It's a high side and a low side. So it's usually standing on the bass side because bass obviously has the wider side so that it can stand firmly and properly. So when you approach the Dholak, you would see that there's two skins on both sides, which are made up of goat skins. Reason being, goat skins are easily accessible to have, and because of many religious restrictions as well, other skins are not quite suitable for the drum. So the goat skins are most appropriate for the Dholak. You'll also see it's painted in the car paint. We usually use car paint because it treats the wood much more better, gives it a longer lifespan as well. Now, the drum shell that I'm using here right now, this is a mango shell. Now, the type of wood that is used to make the Dholak can vary depending on what you can get access to. And believe it or not, the type of wood actually affects the tonal quality of the Dholak. So if you have a mango shell like mine, it's decently suitable for any type of job, especially chutney music that I'm playing. Or there's the mahogany wood, there's the teak wood, there's the pine, many others. But most popular and most easy to get is the mango wood. In addition to the wood, there are several straps around the drum here. Back in the day, they used a cloth rope called malling, and because of weather and moisture and other conditions, it never lasted too long and it tended to burst. So recent drum enthusiasts came up with these straps here, and it worked pretty well and lasts much longer. In addition to the straps, there are rings, and the rings help to tension and tune the drum. Now, when they are totally up and up closer to the skin, it's detuned or offset. And to get it to the tone that you would like, the tone that you desire, you pull the rings down accordingly. All right. So that's basically the image and the first C of the Dholak. That's the first thing you will notice in a Dholak. Now, a Dholak has no limits to how it should be decorated. Obviously, everybody tries to keep it in the respectful boundaries, just like any other instrument you would have. You would put what represents you. So for example, you'd see this sticker here, Drumzey. That's my nickname, so I tended to put that there. So it's my brand. Anyone sees the drum, they know it's my drum. Someone probably seeing me play or like how I play or don't like how I play, they would see the name Drumzey. I like that guy or I don't like that guy. Most cases they like me, so thank God for that. And the silver band here is to keep these hooks in place so that the tal, the high side, which is called the tal, and the bass, the low side, these hooks here separate them and separate the ropes that's connected to it to give it the tuning. And it's very neat, gives it a nice finishing look. And that's basically the first insight to what you would see in a Dholak. Techniques for playing the Dholak. Obviously, after you've seen someone play the Dholak and you find it's very cool, you would want to definitely have a go at it, right? So after you have noticed all these things that I just explained and its purpose and function, let's say you decide to buy one on your own will, or you even ask for one borrow from a friend, or you go to a class and you see one. So first things first, there are two main popular positions you can hold the Dholak. Most comfortable and accommodating one is on top of the laps here with a trusty strap that I got from the host of this wonderful show. Thank you very much for that, Jerome. And this being the most comfortable position allows you proper posture and proper movement of hands and whatnot. So the second position is under the leg, where you sit down, fold your legs like if you're doing meditation, but you raise either one of your leg and rest it firmly against the Dholak, and while it's pressed onto the ground, not allowing it to get away from you. So when you've got that covered and you sit and you settle yourself, put your two hands on the Dholak. First thing you might want to do is just make some noise. All right. Now, trying to give you some key points here so that your first touch on the Dholak might be something magical. All right. So the Dholak, like I said before, consists of two sides, a bass and a tal, high and a low. Later on, you'll see how it's replicated on the drum kit, for example, and how it works together in coordination. Now, the bass and the tal is also represented as male and female, and all the beats of this Dholak and all of this drum is basically a conversation between the bass and the tal. So all the beats you would hear would have some coordination with each other, meaning that they needed to be that way in order for it to sound how it sounded. And if you release your hand from one side, it mightn't sound good by itself. If you release the other hand, it mightn't sound good by itself. But together is a conversation, having a nice, fruitful conversation, and that's your Dholak beat going down there. So let's talk about the technique of playing. Now, there are many various styles, but I'm just going to talk about the one that I have been mastering, or I've been trying to master over the past 14 years of my experience and playing of this Dholak. Mind you, I had no formal training. I just watched from local mentors and couple favorites that would have been playing with bands. Unfortunately, in my time of watching it, there was not any YouTube videos that we are making now, or any videos, as a matter of fact, to give this sort of introduction. So I'd like to thank Trini Drum Corner once again for giving me the opportunity to showcase my skill and my introduction to playing the Dholak. Thank you, guys. So let's go with the bass first. Bass has less work to do as opposed to the tal, but it is very crucial in the rhythmic aspect of it. Because when you have a bass guitar or a drum kick, and the groove that you get from those instruments, so that tone, you want to get it here as well. So on the bass, we have the boom. Loudest part of the drum. In the center, same function. In the center, you'll get a cut. And with the finger now, as you put it on the Dholak, and it goes at the side of your thumb, and you strike, you get gi or din. Now, in my earlier stages of playing, I never placed my hand parallel to the skin, such as in this formation here. I used to put it this side, and that led to a very bad, painful corn. what we just call corn, or water bladder, I believe, but I know it as corn, and corn does hurt. So I had to suffer with that for quite some time. And I also used to play with just one finger, this middle finger, when I striked. And it caused a lot of pain as well, especially when the nail would split. So yes, while I'm playing it, or you see videos of people playing it in person or on TV or whatnot, you'd wonder if it hurts. You might think your hand is paining or our hand is paining when you see it. Yes, we do get pain. But as a more experienced player playing from a very young age, with time, the fingers and the hands conditioned, and with proper technique and hand placement, you eliminate those problems and those pain. So for example, like mentioned before, this one finger would pain a lot. I developed strengthening this second finger, this finger here, side by side, so that I got a more powerful stroke with less pressure on either of the fingers. So that's simply the base cover there. Now let's go to the tal. The tal is basically what we refer to in drum kit language as the snare, or even the hi-hats, because it does a lot of more the busier work, more the fingertip movements, more of the fancier styles of the playing. Plus, this is the female, woman is boss, so I've been told. So this side dominates, all right? So this tal here has many functions as well. Fingertip, I'm going to tell you all a secret and do not tell anybody else, all right? Many people play the tal with their first strike from half of their finger here. It's dangerous, painful, and doesn't give it the cleanest song possible. I've learned from a couple friends to play from this side here, tip of this finger. Hear the difference? Oh, that's a secret I'm telling you. Do not tell anybody else that. All right? So that's your ta. Further in, you can get a T. Now, one of the most popular signature sounds of the Dholak is the chop or the cut. That's this. Now, that is very influential in chutney music as one of the favorite sound. As soon as somebody sees this, who hears chutney music or knows what it looks like, they look for that. And even persons who don't even know what a Dholak looks like, if you say chutney, they would think that song, because it's so established in chutney music here in Trinidad and Tobago. Now that you've understood how the Dholak works and the sounds that it creates, I am actually going to demonstrate to you 3 of the most popular beats you'll hear in Trinidad and Tobago, or anywhere that the Dholak may be concerned. The first very popular one is a beat called Keharwa Tal. That's the name of the beat, Keharwa Tal. It's in 4/4 as well, and it is used in the religious songs, in some of the film songs of the Bollywood industry, and as well as some chutney music as well, depending on the BPM and how the effect that they want on the song. So this is what Keharwa is. It consists of the ge, dhin, ta, and te. All right. So that's Keharwa Tal. Now, moving on to the more exciting beats, being the soca beat or the chutney soca beat. It's really called the soca beat because when I play it, you'll know why. This consists of the ta, boom, the ge, and the cut. All right. I think that probably answered your curiosity to why it sounded soca-ish, or why it should be called a chutney soca beat. And finally, to the third beat that I am very excited to show you. It's called the chutney beat, the traditional chutney beat. This is the foundation and the mother of all chutney beats, and a very dancey beat. So here it goes. So that's the traditional chutney beat. That consisted of boom, the ge, cut, and another cut or chop, as we call on the tal side. So that's 3 of the most popular beats you will hear when you're hearing a song that consists of Dholak. And with these beats, we have numerous songs that it works in. It works in so much of the Bollywood type movie songs, works in so much of the chutney soca songs, and some of the traditional chutney songs, and basically anything that you would want this type of instrument and tonal quality to be used in, that's where you'll find it. So I hope my lesson today on the Dholak and introduction, I hope that it really got you inspired or grew your appreciation towards the instrument. And definitely I would love for you all to be a part and to join me on this Dholak playing journey, as we do not have much Dholak players upcoming in Trinidad and Tobago. The few that we have are very trying, they work very hard and tirelessly to perfect and better their craft, but they definitely could do with some company out here. So for those of you that just watched this and really appreciated my introduction to Dholak playing, if you need to get access to one of these, you could check any of the local variety Hindu stores, the puja stores that sells these instruments, or you could even contact me personally and I could help you choose the best one suited for your height, your hand length, or just one that you just like the most at all. So you can contact me to search for me on all my social media handles, Drumzey Entertainment on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, one of my favorite places. So you can definitely look for me there. Don't forget the name, it's Drumzey, right here. So anytime you feel like you're ready to play the Dholak or you want to play the Dholak, reach out to me or go to those local puja stores and you could get one of these Dholaks made and we could start the Dholak journey together. I also offer classes on the Dholak as well, so you could reach me out right there and we could get your Dholak playing journey started. This feature has been very special to me, as it has been the first time in my only 14 years of playing this instrument that I got the opportunity to feature this instrument, the Dholak instrument that I grew up with, that contributed to family bonds and traditions and culture and ties, and that created me to be the person that I am today. And I want to thank first and foremost Jerome Birch and Trini Drum Corner and team for the opportunity to showcase this instrument and to reach out to you listeners and viewers there to see what it's like behind the Dholak, or to even see what a Dholak is and its purpose and its function in music in Trinidad and Tobago and in the rest of the world. In addition to that, I'd like to thank Lumos Productions, Nirmal and Suraj Ramdass, Singh, two of my very close friends, for arranging my tracks that you previously heard from my KI mashup. I'd also like to thank Geiron Mang for the use of his studio, his mixing and editing, and his arrangement on Kes Mental Day, and Raymond Ramnarine and his team for the track of Boy Dole that I did with the Dholak, for allowing me to showcase my skill and talent here today. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and for supporting me and supporting the show. So don't forget to hit the subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Look out for Drumzey, look out for Jerome. It's one big family, one big unity. The Dholak wasn't just to teach you anything about any specific group of people or any specific type of music. This instrument is being used today in orchestras, in pan ensembles, in world ensembles. You name it, you can find it. Music is bigger than all of us, and we should all be educated on the purpose and use of every instrument. Thank you.